Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to do the second video on this Monday doubleheader, and this is a band that reached out to us. They asked us to check out their music. The name of the band is Neither Here Nor There. No, it's just Neither. But that would be kind of a cool name, Neither Here Nor There. That would be kind of an interesting name. Maybe for a prog band.
Maybe.
Neither Here Nor There. They're kind of proggy, Neither Here Nor There. Anyways, the name of the song is called Sea of Silence.
I kill you.
I was hoping you would be a little bit quicker with
Yeah.
that. But
it took a while for me to...
You got there.
Yeah.
Okay, you got there. You took Uber and it took you through the scenic route, but eventually you got there. All right, I didn't check anything about these guys because we normally don't check anything when bands get in touch with us. We just check it out. You know, sometimes bands ask us to check out their video and then they say, hey, what did you think? Is it going to make it to the channel? I'm like, dude, we don't listen to the song or watch the video before we watch it on the channel. Otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah.
So we just kind of like to go blindfolded into it. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's check this out. All right, so what did you think?
Ooh, that was
meaty.
That was pretty meaty, yeah.
Yeah, very meaty.
That's a word we were using a lot on the channel.
I like that. I like that word.
But I like that word to describe music that has that meaty feeling to it.
Me too. I sometimes say meat on the bone. Has a lot of meat on the bone. But what did you think of this track?
I'm gonna tear it down a bit.
Okay, what do you mean tear it down?
Not in a bad way.
Oh, so you're gonna break it down?
I'm gonna break it down.
Okay, not tear it down.
No, because whenever I say break it down, it reminds me of Jericho.
Oh, and you hear the soundtrack in the background, bring the walls down!
Yeah, so it kind of like confuses me.
Okay, perfect. I see where you're going with this.
First, the clean vocals. I like the clean vocals. I really dig his voice. The video was showing him off. He was doing like the...
There's two vocalists, right?
Yeah. Uh, the harsh vocal is really good too, but I like how they're doing.
Was the guy singing in English? Because it didn't sound like he was singing in English. The dude with the harsh vocals.
Yeah, it took me a while to start getting. I think he was singing in English.
Okay, because it didn't sound like it sounded like French or something.
Yeah.
Anyways,
And
not that it's important. I couldn't
Not that it's
understand.
important.
I couldn't understand one thing or another, so it's all good. I'm not hating. I'm just saying it sounded to me that it wasn't English. I'm just putting it out there.
But then going back to the clean vocals, I really enjoyed his clean vocals. They were very melodic and very soft. But then the harsh vocals came underneath them as like kind of like a bass for them. It was like the clean vocals were the guitar, and then the bass of the harsh vocals were the bass.
Let me say this: I like the fact that it's not the same guy doing both sets of vocals.
I also
let
like
me
that
start
too.
off by saying that I think that's overplayed. I think it's time for you guys to find another band member. It's one more guy to help you carry the gear from the stage to the van, from the van to the stage. You know, I just think that one
It's
extra
only
pair
one
of
more
hands. Yeah, one extra pair. I know you have to divide now the money that you're making for that gig by one more person, so I know it's hitting your pocket. But having said that, one more guy, one more set of hands is helpful. Now, one more thing I want to say is this. I love the way the dude with the harsh vocals holds onto the microphone. It's the same way I hold onto that last slice of cheesecake at a birthday party. Like I'm fighting for dear life. Nobody's taking this cheesecake away from me. The same way he's holding that microphone. That microphone is his cheesecake. Oh my God, I'm struggling right now. So I love the way he was holding it, like with power, with intent, with intent.
That's the vocalist power stance.
Yeah, with double fisting, double fisting the microphone, like whatever, double fisting of the microphone. I love that. It showed like the guy was like really
Intense,
into it.
yeah.
Like for a minute there, I thought he was going to start licking the microphone or eating it or whatever it
He's
is.
just
Like,
gonna start spinning it around.
then he's going to hit everybody in the head. Then it's going to be a disaster. Then there's not going to be anybody to remove the gear from the video shoot. Like, you know what I mean? You just added one guy to help you transport the equipment, and now you're knocking everybody down. Like, you're just defeating the whole point of getting the extra dude. Now, having said all of that, I really dig the song. Like, I think one of the reasons I dig this song is actually the fact that they have two vocalists. Because that whole one guy doing the two things is kind of overplayed a little bit, in my opinion. So I actually like the two because they have a different style, they have a different approach, and they bring a different melody. They bring something different to the table. You know what I mean? I like that. I like that dynamic. Another thing that I really like about this song is during the breakdowns, I could hear a lot of bass.
Oh.
And normally you don't. Normally when there's a breakdown, you just hear like heaviness, distortion, heaviness, aggression. You just hear a lot of guitar sound and the drums, and that's all you hear. But in this case, I actually heard a lot of bass. So I'm starting to think the bass player is the guy that drives them to the gigs. So maybe that's why he got a little bit more bass playing time.
But it was cool. They stopped it, and then they went.
And they didn't go, okay.
And they didn't stop it for like 2 seconds. They stopped it for like a while.
I know, but then they didn't go right into it. It kind of leaded itself, like there was a little bit of trickling effect before they actually got into it, which was really interesting because that normally also doesn't happen. Normally when there's a pause like that, it just comes in heavy.
It's like going down a roller coaster. You're kind of going
up. You're going up, and then boom, you just drop quickly. This one, it didn't drop quickly. It kind of like dip, and then it dropped after a while. So it had a different approach to it, and I really like the approach that they took. They did a lot of things out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I liked it. It was not like I was listening to another song that does the same thing that everybody else is doing, that everybody else has done, and it's been repetitive. They threw a little bit of a few tricks that were different from what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Just so that to me keeps me on my toes, and I like bands
and
that are not afraid to try things.
I like the way they do the double vocals in the chorus.
I really like that too. The dynamic between the two is really good.
Yeah.
And how it sounded together was really good. I like it. But the holding
double
of the
fisting. Yeah. That's the new power stance.
For vocalists.
Yeah.
That's the way to go, man. I'm telling you.
Double fisting the mic.
Double fisting the mic. All right. On that note, come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.